Hey everybody, David Howard at BuzzBoard here. We continue our series of data exploration in the BuzzBoard central database of some 30 million small, local, and mid-sized business. We typically do that through the lens of a digital marketing agency looking to source and engage with small business prospects in a specific category and a specific geographic area. This time we're looking at the cleaning services category in Portland, Oregon. Got that queued up for you already. And over here in the prospect tab, that's the starting point to explore the BuzzBoard database. What we do is we find the records that we care about and that we want in that prospecting tab, and then we're going to copy that over to the profiles tab, which is like our own specific subset of BuzzBoard data. So you can see I've queued this up, cleaning in Portland, 330 small business prospects, and here are the filters. If this seems a little bit small, we say take off that filter. They don't have to have a website. And then we increase the radius to the radius, 25-mile radius around Portland, and we do a find. And let's see, we want to keep our cleaning category, so let's look for that. You can see all of the detailed categories that we have here. Let's go to cleaning services. And we're going to find that. Now, something that BuzzBoard does that is unique is we have this extensive classification system to really drill down to very fine categories of classification for businesses, and you saw some of that over here in the category section. So we got our category, so now we're in specific cleaning services and supplies, 110 prospects. If that feels a little too large still, perhaps we're an agency that really focuses on running Facebook ads for our clients and Google ads, so we can add that filter. So every time you add a filter, as you might expect, it's going to narrow down the list. So we're now down to about 12 prospects. If that was too big, and I'm not going to do it in this case on the Buzz score because we're already down to 12 prospects, but you could narrow that even further. You could say, I only want a Buzz score from 50 to 75. And then it's going to apply the filter, but I'm not going to do that this time. I'm going to make that go away. And at this point, I'm sure you're asking, there we go. I'm sure you're asking, Dave, what's a Buzz score? So on the business listing here, the profile, it gives you this number here. The Buzz score is a index, basically from 0 to 100. The bigger the number, a higher value. The bigger the number, the better. And it's our own evaluation of the digital maturity of the business. So most of our agency customers tell us that there's a sweet spot when they have an estimated Buzz score of 50 to 75. Too high, they might not need any of your services. They might be just doing fine with all their paid advertising and social media and everything. Too low, they might not have enough digital online presence, digital activity happening that you'll be able to help them. There seems to be the sweet spot in kind of the 50 to 75 range. So again, if you really wanted to narrow down, if you had a big long list, you could say, hey, I want this estimated Buzz score from 50 to 75, and then you could do a filter on it. Now, I mentioned earlier, you saw that added profile. I was in earlier and I added a profile. So when you get into profiles, this is your own unique subset of the BuzzBoard master database. You're basically copying from the central database over to your own subset database. And this Stratus building solution is a Portland, Oregon business that I found earlier in the cleaning services category. And as we drill down, so you see we're in profiles, we drill down, we look at this summary, and our AI capability has generated this summary. Stratus is a leading commercial cleaning and disinfecting service that prioritizes creating a healthier environment for customers and employees. And on it goes. So you get that summary. And then as we scroll down, you get more context. So we've generated this, let's get up here. We've generated this SWOT analysis here. Our agency customers love this. SWOT, if you don't know, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So what we do is we look at all of the signals we have about every business, and we look at this specific business, and we produce this report. So in this case, the business has strong social media presence across Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, active Google Ads campaign with significant monthly spend, and so on. Now again, what our agencies tell us is this section, these weakness and opportunities, that's where they get to zero in when they go out and engage with a customer. I'll show you, you can download a report, and they often give this report to their customer and say, here's this arm's length analysis And it's saying that you have limited presence on local business directories, low engagement on your YouTube channel, lack of display ads and Yelp ads, and so on. And opportunities are to use more Google ads, LinkedIn ads to drive growth for your business. And then here's some of the threats as well. So I don't want to make this too long. And if you really want to dig in, I encourage you to have a trial. That's really the best way to see all this in action. Now we're going to get over to the content. We're going to show you some of the capabilities. So the SWOT analysis is replicated here in the content, in the context tab. And so we have the ability here to generate emails, a small email cadence or one-by-one email. And let's see, we don't actually want, I'm going to show you how to do an email. We don't actually want to send one. We're just going to put myself in here. I'm not looking to actually send them an email right now. So, and there's some of the contacts that we could send to if we wanted to actually send it to. Now, here are some of the controls that you have. And the great thing about BuzzBoard and our AI interface is you don't need to learn prompt design. You don't need to learn complicated prompt engineering. It's point and click drop-down menus and then a push button generation. So all of this that we're doing, we're basically masking the complexities of designing prompts for the AI machine, and that all happens behind the scenes, so you don't have to worry about it. We want a 75-word email, and we want it in a humorous tone, because that's often fun, and us as an agency, we like to have that more playful engagement with our prospects. And as an agency, I think we said earlier, like Google Ads. Oh, here we go. So we're going to change our product. So when you set up BuzzBoard, you get to program what services that you like to offer. So say we're Google Ads and Google Search Ads, and I don't know, maybe we do search engine optimization as well. So now we've said who we want to send to. We want a 75-word humorous email that focuses on these products that we offer. So when I do generate, that, like I said, that's going to create a really complicated prompt that you don't need to know anything about. It's going to push it into the AI machine, and it's going to take in all this input, everything you've configured here, your products that you've pre-configured in the system, and all the data that BuzzBoard knows about this business, and it's going to generate an email for you. And that's going to create over here. You're going to see that email over here in this box. Yes, regenerate. There we go. So here is our email. So, and you can edit this if it doesn't look like exactly what you want to send. But here we go. Imagine having as many online visitors as you do dust particles pre-cleanup. Captivating, right? With 20 years in the game, but a digital maturity score chilling at 73, let's amp up your SEO. Think of us as your online neat freaks with keywords, sapiently scrubbing away digital dust from your website corners. P.S. We'll mop up those pesky SEO errors, no charge. The reciprocity is just our style. So you can see this humorous email. It's fun, it's lighthearted, and it factors in these products that we configured over here that we wanted to include in the email. Now, like I said, if you want to edit it, you can. If you want to regenerate it because you're not particularly happy with it, you can do that. And then you can generate multiple emails as well. Now, the other thing I want to show you really quickly is you get into this detailed summary here. And it goes through section by section, all these advertising, Google reviews, social media presence, and then you expand that, so you can view it all line here in the interface, and you see this AI analysis, but what you also get, let me bring it up here, you can download a PDF report, or as a PowerPoint, and I generated this previously, so it was ready to go. There we go. So you can create this PDF report, and a lot of our agency customers like to do this after they've done their research, they found their prospect, they've researched them, they've examined the SWOT, then they download this PDF report. You see it's 13 pages, and they take it to their customer on engagement. They say, hey, here's a third-party arm's length analysis of your digital presence. And then you're going to speak to precisely those things that you see in the report that match your services offerings and are weaknesses or opportunities that the analysis tells you. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. We don't have time, but you can see this is very much the same information that you see in the online interface. So I encourage you to let's make that a little bigger there. I encourage you to go to the BuzzBoard website, www.buzzboard.ai. In the top right corner, there's a free trial button. No credit card needed, no cost to get started. Full feature demo of everything I just showed you, full feature trial. You can use all the features for a limited time. The product's called Ignite, and it's available at www.buzzboard.ai. Thanks for watching.